Yeah, Babylon is falling. To rise no more. Babylon is falling. To rise no more. Falling, falling, falling. To rise no more. Falling, falling. To rise no more. I'm taking a look in the streets. It's real every day what I see. We constantly searching for peace. My people just wanna be free. We tired of the cell blocks and the bullshit. That lying nigga in the pulpit. Same shit but a different day. I speak truth, they ain't come to play. You in the way, better move, nigga. That follow no way gon' be cruel, nigga. Say you're gonna get that tool, nigga. Matter of fact, get you by two, nigga. You see the signs that's in front of you? That's in the rough from up under you. Shit is gon' fall, yeah, I promise you. Make up your mind what you gonna do. You heard it? Now listen. Your life, my business. You are my brother. We need each other. This truth, I live it. I will defend it. You are my brother. You are my brother. Yeah, Babylon is falling. To rise no more. Babylon is falling. To rise no more. Falling, falling, falling. To rise no more. Falling, falling, falling. To rise no more. Hey, my brother, my brother, my brother. Get your hands up, it's a war now. Take a good look at this world. It's time to go hard, don't be scared now. I know you're feeling the stress. Look on your face saying I need some help. But we made it happen with less. You in my blood, I feel what you felt. Destruction on every corner. Every day I feel like a loner. Keeping the faith, that is my armor. This is a test, but nothing can harm you. Don't be scared of truth when you hear it. Don't compromise your spirit. Don't be trying to live like these white folks. Don't be trying to chill with these white folks. Brotherhood is a weapon, and that's the shit that I stand for. If you keep the law and live it, now you a nigga I'll stand for. Got no time for that fake shit. That shit I can't stand, bro. Still believe in that flag. So what the hell do you stand for? Yeah, Babylon is falling. To rise no more. Babylon is falling. To rise no more. Falling, falling, falling. To rise no more. Falling, falling, falling. To rise no more.
Yeah, those are messed up, no. Bad news is to beat your home, nigga. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who gon' get on that ass real quick one time? 144, baby.
They said you get on, you gon' represent. I said, of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, me a whole car. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You either low or this Lord. Told that bitch is either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that. I swear I'm too hardcore. Wait up, let me make a call right quick. I'ma start another war. I was hurting when she left, but I don't care about anymore. I need a Vaselina like my Nina Puffer bar. Told Zach, watch the door. Matter of fact, lock the door. Any problem, let them come. We gon' snatch they soul like Shane Sharp. Put them out of service, keep them tools like Miss Hopper Free. Try to hold me, it's way too late. I'm headed straight to the safe. Throw that one up like a trophy. I'm that nigga, ain't no debate. Told them boys we taking over. Call them up like set the date. This shit a piece of cake. Yeah, my bitches came from Whole Foods. Told them put on that top 3. Then bring me my house shoes. Don't make excuses, make moves. These niggas ungrateful, gotta show them UPK rules. I make hits like I can't lose. They said you get on, you gon' represent. I said of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, me a whole car. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a
Hey, if you live in one of these cities right here, why don't you own an apartment building?
Hey, Shalom, Yabba Shemir Shabbat Thumb. Well, Yahweh Shemar Thumb by Shemi Shai. I'm priest and officer Cloud with the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. The school has been around since 1969, teaching the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians who they are according to the scripture. The reason why we say so-called is because we didn't go by these names for our nationality before. Okay? We are not affiliated with any other group or organization. If you are not in the ISUPK, you are not in the truth. All right? Today is Wednesday, which is a law class. I am Priest and Officer Kala, and I'm going to go ahead and jump straight into the topic. All right. We're going to go ahead and jump to the book of Exodus, chapter 24, verse 8. You know what? Let's go up to verse 6. What I'm about to read is talking about the covenant that we made with the Most High in the Old Testament, okay? The book of Exodus, chapter 24, verse 6 says, And Moses took half of the blood and put it in basins, and half of the blood he sprinkled on the altar. And so, Salaki. I'm only telling everybody to keep their phone on mute. All right. So what Moses did was he took the blood and he sprinkled it on the altar. All right. Put the other half in the bucket. Verse 7. And he took the book of the covenant and he took and he took the book of the covenant and read in the audience of the people. And they said, All that the Lord hath said will we do, and be obedient. Verse 8. And Moses took the blood and sprinkled it on the all people, and said, Behold, the blood of the covenant which the Lord hath made with you concerning all these words. All right. So Moses sprinkled the blood on the altar, which also had the scrolls on it. Okay. The people made a promise. They said that they will follow all that the Most High had put forth. It says, and they said, All that the Lord hath said will we do, and be obedient. So we said, we made this promise that we was going to do what the Most High wanted us to do. And everybody should know what the Most High wants us to do. He wants us to follow his laws, statutes, and commandments. Okay? That's what he wants us to do. That's the promise that we made. We made with the Most High and Moses. We made to Moses that we will follow the Most High's words. So until we made that promise to the Most High. All right? But today, nowadays, we don't even do that. We don't follow the laws anymore. We don't know the laws to follow. We think we're following the laws. Why? Because our religious leaders are telling us the laws that they want us to follow, not all the ones that we need to. You know what I'm saying? They're out there saying that it's okay for us to do certain things when it's against the Bible. there's also people out there believing that the old law has been done away with. There's a divide between Old Testament Christians and New Testament Christians. When there is no divide in the Bible, there is no Old and New Testament followers. It's following all the law of the Bible. All right? One second. I need the book of, we're going to get to the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 28, verse 68. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. This is one of the curses, okay, that we are under. This is why we're not following the law, statutes, and commandments properly. Because we disobeyed the Most High, so He ended up punishing us. If you find it in the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68, it says, "And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships." And this text right here, Egypt is meaning into slavery. With ships. That's exactly how we got to where we are now, by being put on ships and transported and put into slavery. By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies. Who are our enemies? The so-called, well, these oppressors that we are under today. Those are our enemies. That's who we were sold unto. We were sold unto these oppressors, taken away from our families, separated. All types of atrocities done to us in this bondage that we're in. And no man shall buy you. We are slaves. We went into slavery because of what we did. We disobeyed the Most High. So, throughout the Bible, it tells us the curses that we are under. We're going to be sold unto our enemies. You know what I'm saying? It says it right here in Deuteronomy 28 and 68. So, we're going to go to the book of Matthew, chapter 4, verse 25. Book of Matthew, chapter 4, verse 25. It says, "And there followed him great multitudes of people from Galilee, and from Decapolis, and from Jerusalem, and from Judea, and from beyond Jordan." 5:1. "And seeing the multitudes, he went up into a mountain, And when he was set, his disciples came unto him. This multitude is the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. All right. These are where the multitudes were coming from. All right. We're going to drop that and go to Matthew 10:5-7. And it says, these 12 Yahushua sent forth and commanded them, saying, go not into the way of the Gentiles, and into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not. But verse 6, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. He's only talking about a specific people, okay? We just gave you where the multitude of people came from and who's following him. Now he's telling you who are those people. It's the Israelites, the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Verse 7, as ye go, preach, saying, the kingdom of heaven is at hand. That's exactly what we do every weekend. We go out, we teach, we preach the same thing, that time is at hand. It's time for us to come back together as a people. It's time for us to be like in Zephaniah 2:1 and stop fighting each other. Stop doing all the wicked things that you do every day. Come back to the Most High. Start following these laws, statutes, and commandments. All right? Until then, we're going to continue to be punished for the stuff that we did. We're going to go back to Matthew 5:17. The book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 17. Think not that I am come to destroy the law. Don't think I'm coming to destroy this law. Or the prophets. He's like, don't think that I'm getting rid of the ones that's out there on the corner, just preaching to you every day, all day. The ones that's in there teaching classes about who you are, teaching you your history, teaching you the law, breaking down everything for you to understand better. Don't think that I'm coming to get rid of them. He says, I am not come to destroy. I'm not coming to get rid of it. I'm not coming to take something away, but to fulfill. I'm coming to make sure it happens. Those laws that you think are irrelevant, I want you to know that they have some relevance. They are going to happen. It is a fact. And this is coming out of Christ's mouth. Verse 18, for verily I say unto you, if you don't know what verily is an adjective. It just means in truth, all right, or real. For verily I say unto you, this is the truth I'm speaking to you. Till heaven and earth pass. If you go outside and look up to the sky, you see the heavens. If you look down to the ground, you see the earth until it dies out. All right? One jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law. There shall be no taking away from the law till all be fulfilled, till the whole thing is fulfilled, till we are following the law, statutes, and commandments the way we're supposed to. Not the way that we are now in this dang day and age, in this world, in this society. All right? Other religious leaders got you thinking any old kind of way. You can go out, party, and sin all week long, and then come in on Sunday and ask for forgiveness, and it's all done. You can't do that. Let me ask you a question. If you sit there and disobey your parents and they punish you after you ask for forgiveness, right? You think they're going to accept that again? For you doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again? It's really good Gatorade. No, they're not. They're not going to accept that at all. They're going to punish you after you do it the second time. I told you not to do it, but guess what? Now you're doing it. So now I got to punish you. That's what the Most High is doing to us now. But we as a people think it's okay to ask for forgiveness for the same crime that we committed. Just like if you was to get caught and end up going to jail in front of the judge, he done seen you 1,000 times for the same stupid stuff that you did before. Think he's going to be lenient as he was the first time? No, he's going to give you the harshest punishment that he can. Or she. What up? What is going on here? Nope. There we go. Verse 19. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments, the smallest commandments there is. You know what I'm saying? And shall teach men so. Teach that it's okay to do it. He shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. You're going to be in the lowest position in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them, and this is what we do in the UPK. We do the law, we observe the law, we learn the law, teach it, so you understand how to follow it as well. That's the teaching them. The same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. Those are the ones that's going to have a higher position than that person that was teaching the wrong way to do it, or teaching the smallest commandment that you broke, and then teaching that it was okay to do so. Excuse me. We're going to drop that again, Matthew 19 and 17. It's like the book of Matthew, chapter 19, verse 17, and it says, and he said unto him, why callest me thou good? There is none but one, that is God. But if thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments. So Christ is talking to a young brother that walked up, and he was giving him praise, and he was like, "Why praise me? It's not because of me that this stuff is getting done. It's due to the Most High. I'm not the one that needs to be praised. The Most High needs to be thanked and praised about this." One second. All right. He's like, but if you want to follow me and do what I do, keep the commandments. All right. Verse 18, he saith unto him, which Yahweh said, "Thou shalt do no murder, thou shalt not commit adultery, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not bear false witness." All right. These are the things that you got to do. These are some of the commandments to follow. Verse 19, honor thy father and thy mother, and thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. And some of you people don't even know what that means. Because when you sit there and see thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself, you're thinking of your immediate neighbor. But it's not. It's talking about your fellow Black, Hispanic, and Native American Indian brothers and sisters. All right? Those are your neighbors. Those are the ones that you should love as you would love yourself. Okay? And most of y'all should know, if y'all are repeat watchers or reoccurring subscribers, y'all understand and already know that the love of the Most High is following the law, statutes, and commandments. That's why Christ said, keep the commandments. All right? Verse 20. The young man saith unto him, all these things have I kept from my youth up. What lack I yet? And he's talking to Christ like, hey, look, I've been doing this. I've been keeping that since I was knee high to a grasshopper. I was raised in a religious home. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh said unto him, if thou wilt be perfect, go and sell all that thou hast and give to the poor, and thou shalt have treasure in heaven. And come and follow me. And get rid of all your worldly possessions if you want to be perfect. If you want to do what I do, live the way I live, and be perfect in the Most High's eyes. Get rid of everything you have and give it to the poor. And come follow us. Verse 22. But when the young man heard that saying, he went away sorrowful, for he had great possessions. He was like, oh man, I don't think I could give this up. You know how hard I've worked for this? I'm not doing that. So he turned tail. He was savage. He was not going to do it. He had too much that he was not willing to sacrifice to do the work of the Lord. Verse 23, then said Yahushua unto the disciples, verily I say unto you, this is the truth that has to be told, that a rich man shall hardly enter into the kingdom of heaven. Someone with status and money and everything that they accomplish through their life, it's going to be harder for them to come into the kingdom of heaven than it is for a poor man or someone that was in the barrios or the ghettos or the reservations. Verse 24, and again I say unto you, it is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle. Yeah, man. It's easier for a camel to fit through the eye of a needle. And he's talking about one of those needles that you use to sew clothes. Than for a rich man to enter into the kingdom of God. Yeah, man. Verse 25. When his disciples heard it, they were exceedingly amazed, saying, who then can be saved? Who has the right to, who's the one that's going to be saved if nobody wants to come in? The ones that got money, the rich ones. You know what I'm saying? Verse 26, but Yahushua beheld them and said unto them, with men this is impossible. Doing the work of the Most High without faith in the works is impossible. But with God, all things are possible. With the Most High power, all things are possible. Having faith and doing what the Most High wants from us, following His law, statutes, and commandments, gaining His love, and Him fighting for us, all things are possible. If you out there like other religious beliefs, it's not going to work. We're going to continue being in the state that we're in until we actually start doing what the Most High wants us to do. All right? First John chapter 2, verse 3 through 5. The book of First John chapter 2, verses 3. And hereby we do know that we know Him, if we keep His commandments. We keep the Most High's commandments. We know that we should be the ones that know the Most High. All right? Verse 4, he that saith, I know Him. This is for your other religious beliefs. The ones that be like, I know the Most High. I speak to Him every day. He knows my heart. He talks to me, and I talk to Him. And keep not His commandments, but they don't follow the law, statutes, and commandments like they're supposed to. All right? These ones that are saying, I know Him, and He knows me. You know what the book said about Him? It says, is a liar. The ones that I know, he that saith, I know Him and keep not His commandments, is a liar, and the truth is not in him. Verse 5, but whoso keepeth His word, in him verily is the love of God perfected. Hereby know we that we are in Him. The ones that keep the law, statutes, and commandments, the ones that are following the way that it needs to be done, that's in here learning, so we can teach the people, so that they can know how to follow the law, statutes, and commandments. All right? That is the love of the Most High. In the book of Romans, chapter 6 and 1. The book of Romans, chapter 6, verse 1. What shall we say then? Shall we continue in sin? Hey, how long you gonna be? Man, I can flip it now.